eventually.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
What is it about Disney that makes us happy? Is it the magical whistle as your ticket is scanned at the main gate? Is it the seafaring smell of pirate water? Or is it charting a course to a land where you may never grow up? Whether it's singing a familiar song, watching a movie, or riding your favorite attraction for the 100th time, Disney undeniably has a way to warm our hearts, believe in magic, and bring joy into our lives. This is Main Gate Magic, a podcast where we break down and discuss the infectious happiness, delight, and thrill of all things Disney.
And beyond!
Welcome, everybody. Happy, okay, it's not Tuesday. I've got myself all confused. It is Thursday, a little after 7 o'clock. Sorry we're starting so late tonight, guys, but it is all to honor the time and just like dedication of our wonderful guest tonight, Miss Mary Gibbs. Mary, welcome back to Main Gate Magic. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here. That intro was so good.
Thank you.
Warmed my heart.
So, and co-host Ben, Leia, good to see you guys again too. Of course, I can't forget the people that helped pull my show together. This is just so awesome. I've got good vibes about tonight. I'm feeling good.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mary, what you been up to?
Where to start?
I think she's tired.
A lot of work in school. I have work in school pretty much every day of the week, except I have gotten the opportunity recently to travel for a couple Comic-Cons internationally. So there's been a couple London trips, a trip to Ireland for that. So that's been fun. It's been fun sprinkled in at all like the school and work. So yeah.
Now, before we get into like the Q&A from our audience and from our co-hosts and me and everything, before we get deep into the conversation, what are you known for? You're a child actor, so to speak, aren't you?
So to speak. I was a child. It was in a movie, one called Monsters, Inc. So I was the voice of Boo. I was 3 years old, and acting's a stretch, but I was myself. I played around the studio, and they followed me with a microphone. So
yeah. Sometimes that is acting. Sometimes acting is being yourself.
That's true. That's what it comes down to, really. So yeah.
And what experience have you had since then? Now, I know that you really didn't do a lot of acting after that. They did use your voice, I think, in one other movie. Which one was that?
They used my voice for Baby Riley in Inside Out, so the first movie. So that was cool, just to, have that other credit. If you go back, you'll see that Baby Riley and Boo, they have the same hair, same pigtails with the little pink baubles. So they did a little like Easter egg like that. So
that's amazing. They did. Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is Maple.
I remember
Maple. They reused my voice for that. You're right. My parents really made the decision when I was younger. I was 5 when Monsters, Inc. came out, and we were just like, I don't need to grow up as a child actress. I mean, no shame to those who do. I just, and so I'm glad that was the route that we took. But yeah, the reused material was kind of a cool little add-on.
Definitely.
Awesome.
And now you're doing some voice acting work and as an adult through Adventurous Ideas.
It is. So that was my growing up. It was, I don't need to be an actress. I don't want to be in this world. I loved musical theater and acting when I was little. And I really had a traumatic audition in middle school where they made me audition in front of the whole school. And I just like cried and freezed and ran off stage. So I thought that was the end of my acting career until Andrew Nelson approached me at one of the Comic-Cons and asked if I wanted to be in one of his audio shows. So I was definitely nervous, but I think, Jason, you helped me with one of them.
Yeah, recently.
So it really took
last year, I think. Sometime. Yeah,
that was like one of the last ones, and it really took people like you guys that got me through. But it was good. It was good. I think the production's almost done with that, right? Heroes of Extinction.
It's getting close.
It's getting close.
I'd like to say that it's coming out soon, but we've been saying that for a few years now. So
Is that the Heroes of Extinction?
Yeah, that is Heroes of Extinction. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Gonna hop over to the chat really quick because Joshua Schaefer is in the house and he's actually part of our team as well and said you did a great job in Heroes of Extinction.
Thank you.
And I agree because I've heard some of the scenes and this is just a compliment to how you grew just in that short period of time from some specific lines that I heard before, but then other stuff that you did here in this booth actually. And it was incredible. I mean, just the difference from start to finish, you like grew as an actress. You got
sorry, I'm a shiver out of the way.
No, okay. Yeah.
Thank you. It was definitely, I got more confident. I'm glad others thought so, but it's true. It's like hearing your own voice. Like when I hear recordings of it, it's like, do I sound like that? It's like listening to your voicemail. But it was still fun. We'll see what comes of that. But
that's excellent. All right, let's get to. I got a couple more people in the audience that have said hello. Let's say hello to them as well. Patricia, of course.
Patricia.
Yes, that is your Sully cup. I remember the last time you had a screen cup, a screen canister when you like to bring to the shows and stuff like that.
Yes, that is a good one. Okay.
Maple wants to be part of the show today.
I know she's a Vizsla. They're known as Velcro Vizslas. So
because they stick to you like Velcro.
Stick to you like Velcro.
We love animals on this podcast, so you're all good.
Yes,
absolutely. Yeah, at some point, Leia's cat is going to make an appearance.
She was. Lucy. Yeah.
And do you have an animal in the house?
Do I have an animal in the house?
Yeah. I don't think you've ever shared.
Well, I used to. I did have a dog named Darla. She was a Cocker Spaniel, but she passed away a few years ago. This was like around when I got into college, but like I basically grew up with her essentially. And Darla. so we had Darla, but at some point I'll probably get another animal at some point. I hope so.
One of my first pets was a Cocker Spaniel. His name was PJ. They called him Puddle Jumper. And the reason they called him Puddle Jumper is because every time that he went number one outside, he would walk right through it. He would jump right through his own puddle. As a puppy, I guess he got his name.
Oh my gosh.
One of my first pets was a Cocker Spaniel too. But we adopted him, and then I was little, and she it didn't have her very long because she turned around and snapped my face, and my mom was like, "Nope, we're giving this dog back." So
it was
a
reason.
But I love it. I do love Cocker Spaniels. I've known every other one to be sweet. So
yeah, I mean, as a parent, that's kind of an easy decision. If you mess with my child, you
exactly. Mama Bear
house.
came out and was like, "Nope."
Yeah. That makes total sense. Yeah. Signs of amusement. My good buddy Jay's in the house. Hello, Jason. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Let's see. Patricia says, I've gotten to hear clips of Heroes of Extinction, and you are awesome. Do you hear that? You are awesome.
Thank you. I need the confirmation.
I can't wait to hear. I haven't heard from Jerry or Andrew. I want to hear this.
I know. We've got
finish.
Stuff.
I know.
Actually,
you could do.
Are you in that first episode that's online?
Yeah, I was about to say that briefly, but you can go and watch the first episode on YouTube as like a teaser for anyone who hasn't seen it or heard it. I say see it because it's really like you're listening to it sounds like you're
Audio
listening to a
drama,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Seen
Yeah,
it in
so
your mind's eye.
Exactly.
that is exactly right. And that's kind of like the premise of Adventurous Idea is we call it the theater of your mind, you know, because you
Mhm.
hear all this stuff, but you get to make up like the scenes in your head, you know. So it's like reading a book, but just you get all the audio, no
Yeah.
visual. It's really
I
fun.
have like, a really, really good memory from being a kid. My parents grew up with audio dramas on cassette tapes, and
Aw.
when we were little, my mom would order them from the library, and like once a year, we would turn out all the lights, we would light candles, and we would listen to audio dramas, and you'd like hear rain and hear the door open. And
Yeah,
so when they created
exactly.
Adventurous Ideas, I'm like, yes, I know this stuff. It's
Aw.
actually so engaging because you have to like use your mind. It's like a cross between a movie and reading a book. Like a
Yeah.
Yeah.
really happy middle.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. We got Expedition Steve in the house. He says, "Hi guys."
Steve.
Hello.
And then my father Odie in the house. He says, "Hi guys, I'm
Yay,
here."
hi.
Hello.
I'm
Speak
here.
of Dad. He just got back from a whirlwind trip camping in his RV. I think the biggest stay was out in Utah. He got pictures of deer and beavers and all sorts of
A
crazy animals. And he
beaver.
sets up trail
Oh, wow.
cams everywhere and gets some great footage. It's really
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, before we continue, because we talked about this in behind the scenes before we went live tonight, I needed to share a video that has been going viral lately of you
Uh-oh.
recording when you were 5 years old as the voice of Boo. Now,
Yes.
to set this up for anybody who's listening and has never heard of this story before, they literally followed her around a room with a microphone. Quite literally followed her
Quite
around. And told her to,
literally.
they told you to say like
The sound
lines.
guy had
And
to take his shoes off because he was making too much noise, like chasing me. So he's like trying to tiptoe around like behind me in his socks with the microphone taped to a boom. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
necessity is the mother of invention. And I bet they invented some new stuff with you in that instance. But this video, it's very, very short, but it is so cute, and you can just completely get a picture in your head as far as what it was like. So I'm going to put that up on screen now, and we're just going to give it a quick
Yay.
watch.
La 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 la. Kitty, kitty.
Oh my god,
Boo.
Uh,
Kitty. I'll scoot. Mike was out.
Oh my
La
gosh.
la 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 la.
Oh,
I
I
get-
always love that.
I get
Oh.
teary even from that one little scene.
Yes.
It's
Right.
like, oh my God.
Oh, the
I
very
Niagara
have seen
end.
it a
Falls
lot of
every
times,
time.
like a million times, and I still cry at that scene. so.
Yeah.
Everything.
It is just
Yeah.
so endearing. And it's like, I don't know what they did to get you to say things the way that you did. But damn, kudos to
I
that
know.
crew.
Well, you can see
Mhm.
the guy that like picks me up. That's the director, Pete Doctor. I mean,
Oh, that was Pete. Okay.
yeah, that was Pete, and I think you also see him in one of the clips. But they would do this with a couple different puppets. I
Mhm.
I don't know which one he was using in that clip, but I remember like Cookie Monster. So they definitely like they would use methods like that to kind of get me to say things. Or there's one picture that I have where like I have my arms back and my foot like kicked out and I'm screaming, and like Pete Doctor is across from me doing the same, like so they really had to like get engaged to like figure out, because there was just a lot of following around, but then there are certain like ways they want me to say things that they had to get creative working with a 3.5-year-old that just wanted to run around. Got me
Are you
hopping
still in
on
touch with
sugar.
any of the crew from that movie at all?
So not particularly. A lot of them were my dad's friends. Excuse me. So like growing up, I would be at Pixar a lot and like just kind of around the crew. Like, but as far as like, do you mean the voice actors? We're not all. I don't have like
Voice
Jay
actors,
Crystal's number in my
directors,
phone.
writers, sound
Um,
people, anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely could. The last time I really talked to anyone, it was when my dad passed away, and they reached out, and I had Pete Doctor's assistant's number in my phone, but that was my old phone. I lost it.
Oh no.
But actually, John Morris and I, for those of you who don't know, he's the voice of Andy in Toy Story. We've been doing a lot of conventions together. But me, him, and the voice of Bonnie, we're gonna go to Pixar all together pretty soon. And I
Oh.
haven't been in so long, and it's gonna be so fun.
You still
This-
owe me a
That
trip,
is
by the
so
way. You told me we
special.
would go
No, I
someday.
know. So this is my first time I've been, and then when I'm there, I'm gonna get a contact
Okay.
Oh, okay.
someone because I'm like, I need access at least to the gift shop. Like, Pixar has the best gift shop ever. Yeah. So,
Well, and that's
I'm
basically-
working on it.
Oh.
I'm working on it.
Yeah,
You're
that's
working on
fair.
it. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm really just joking. I'm not even going to be in California anymore, so it's not like it's
Aw.
going to be very possible. And I'm spread so thin now between now and the time that I have to move, so it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I've driven by it before because Emeryville is literally like 3 miles away from here, I think. So
Yeah.
I don't even have to get on the freeway. I can just drive there in my car, and it's there in like
It's
10
pretty
minutes.
massive.
Yes, the property is huge.
Property is huge, and then it's so striking, like the sign, Pixar.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh my God.
And if you peek through the gates, you can see the ball and the lamp and everything.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
okay.
Yeah.
It would be fun.
Mary,
Leia,
do you have? Oh, sorry.
oh, sorry. My dad says he's going to get you a trail cam for your new house.
Oh, thank you, Odie. I just saw a white deer the other day right near my land, so I was like, oh.
Aw.
Mary,
gonna
I was
ask a
going to
question.
ask you, do you have really clear memories of recording for Boo? Since you were 3.5 years old, sometimes memories can be fuzzy, but
Yeah, I definitely don't have a lot. There's like a couple random flashes I have, like first walking into the recording studio, and it's you have like the sound, like what you have behind you, the foam walls.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I ran up to them and just started rolling around them because of the foam. So
Because that's what kids do.
Because that's what kids do. And so I have like random memories of like playing around, but not like this clip we saw. I don't have like, I wish I had memories of actually like that process,
Yeah.
I mean, when I was 5 is when it came out, and that's when like the premiere happened, and I met Billy Crystal and the rest of the cast for the first time, and I have more memories of that, but only like again little ones. Like I just learned how to write my name in kindergarten, and I remember signing my name for this little girl who was like my age. I think it was my first autograph.
Wow.
And, it was, yeah, so like these kind of like random little memories, but nothing too vivid, which is why I want to hunt down all this footage that's out there
Yes.
somewhere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's your history right there.
I
That's your
know,
lineage.
it's like home videos.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it really had that like vibe to it when I was watching
Yeah.
it.
Aw.
Now, you were talking about your dad earlier, and I know that he's passed since then, and I wish I could have met him because
I know.
he,
So
I mean,
sorry.
he worked at Pixar, right? Why don't you tell us about what he did there?
Yeah, he was at Disney and Pixar over 30 years. He started off, actually before that, his first movie was Cool World. Have you heard
Oh,
of that?
yes. I love
No,
Cool
I don't know
World.
It's
that
so
one.
bad, it's
Ah.
good. It was one of Brad's
Yeah.
like earliest movies. It's really like raunchy,
It is
half
raunchy.
half
It's a
animated, half like
live action.
like
Yeah.
Roger
It's like an
Rabbit
adult
kinda.
Roger Rabbit kind of thing. Rated
Yeah.
R Roger Rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So then he went over to Disney and worked on Pocahontas,
Mm.
and then got a job at Pixar, and as a storyboard artist. And so he's worked on a lot of the original movies: Bugs Life, Toy Story, Nemo, Wall-E, Ratatouille, Monsters
Wow.
Inc. He
Wow.
actually directed Mater's Tall Tales. That's actually this. I
Oh, I
just
love
moved, so I have
that.
to hang all these posters, but they're all just on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Um,
Hollywood, if she could, and she will.
Oh yeah, so it's
Eh.
literally like the animated characters want to sleep with the live action people so they could become human.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Like
goodness.
that's the
Oh my
premise.
gosh, what a premise.
Yeah, and like you have to watch it a couple of times to be like, the storyline's a little hard to follow.
Well, and in case you guys
Oh
haven't
my
noticed
gosh.
yet, that is actually Brad Pitt as the lead character.
Yeah.
Oh, no
way.
way.
So
Yes.
was I able to
And
say? Was I supposed
the
to say
female
that on there?
character is, I think it's Kim Basinger, who plays the voice of her, whatever this character is. I haven't seen this
Oh,
in
okay.
years. So
Oh, Batman 1989 actress.
that's right. Yeah, she played
Mm.
Vicky
Yeah.
Vale. Yeah, she was
Okay.
Vicky
Vicky
Vale, the
Vale, yep.
reporter. Yeah.
Gotcha. Wow.
There you go.
There we go. Back to it. Okay. So yeah, thank you for sharing that with, because I mean I know that's a very special thing to you and everything, and I always
Yeah, and I
appreciate
actually
when you
have
talk about him.
my memorial piece. So this is his
Oh my
signature.
Oh
gosh.
This
my.
is one of his original storyboards.
I
Oh
love that.
wow.
So that was a
Wow.
good way to remember Monsters Inc. and him. Because it
And
was
you can
definitely
actually
Beautiful.
see those. I think some of those storyboards are actually up at one of the stores at Pixar Pier in California Adventure.
okay.
I
I think
think
you
they
told
are.
me that. I need to
I
go
think
to.
I sent you a picture of that once when I was visiting there, and I looked
Yeah.
up and I'm like,
Okay.
oh, that's it. So I had to send you a picture of it. So yeah,
Yes. All right. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go see that in person though. I know he definitely 'cause off of Cars, like California Adventure, Cars Land.
Hmm. Yeah.
He did a lot of help with like design with that. There's some of his art
Ooh.
there too, which is
Okay.
cool.
Wow.
And I remember him
Mhm.
talking about like you go in there and it looks like you're in Cars Land, like or it's very authentic. And the like coolest part for me randomly was like the cliffs, figuring out how to paint them, or the mountains, or
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
rockscape, paint them to look like they were taller than they are, so it's like fades off as it goes up. I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
further in the distance too.
Right.
Yeah, so I just remember
Cool.
coming home and talking about these things and being like really fascinated with that. So
Yeah,
yeah, he had his hands in different projects.
I remember
Yeah.
that because when Cars Land was becoming a thing at California Adventure, there was a area called the Blue Sky Cellar at in the park, and it's right near where the wine country area is. If you've been there, you're familiar, you know it. And they used to do like coming attractions and things like that for different Disney parks, or even sometimes the parks that you were already in. And they did a Blue Sky Cellar for Cars Land, and they had like video screens of all the concept art and everything. So
Mm.
I bet you I probably saw a lot of what your
Yeah.
dad did in
Oh,
there.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really neat.
Amazing.
All
Yeah.
right, now,
So, are you an artist
oh,
yourself, like your dad? Do you like to draw?
So I've loved all different types of art. Like he was good at just thinking of something and drawing it. Like if I looked at something, I could draw it. I
Yeah.
did like drawing, but I would have to kind of have that reference. But I like ceramics, like sculpting things.
Ooh,
I
that's an
get really
art for
into
sure.
music. So yeah, like different I would like crochet, which is kind of, I don't know, just kind of different art forms than just drawing. And I was always impressed, I'm always impressed with 2D artists because it's hard to wrap my brain around it sometimes. But yeah, not
Mhm.
like my dad pretty much since he was 2, as soon as he could hold a pencil, he was drawing. Apparently just drawing on everything. So it was like in his blood, or like that was just who he was. And then me was just like not as in that way, but different ways. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're still an
Sure.
artist, just with music and crocheting and
Yeah,
stuff. That's
yeah.
still just as impressive, truly.
but
Absolutely.
you
Thank
have
you.
drawn something before, haven't you? Didn't you draw something for the movie?
I have, so that is my favorite. Oh, April. She's yelling now. Man,
Uh-oh.
she even has a phone in her mouth and everything. Yeah, so when the scene where Boo is on Sully's bed and she's showing him pictures of her monster Randall, and
Oh,
shows
yeah.
up a crayon drawing. So I actually drew that drawing and they scan it into the movie, which is
Wow.
kind of a
Oh
fun
my
fact.
goodness.
And also in
Oh
that
wow.
scene, and I thought this was just a rumor online, but I watched the movie and I verified it. But on the like stack of papers on the bed as she's showing the different pictures, one actually says my name, Mary, because I
Oh, it
actually,
does?
yeah. And
Oh.
so people are like, oh, Boo's name is Mary. I'm like, well, that is, it's all,
Right. Actually, I have heard
that's
of
where
that.
it came from.
Okay.
So if you guys can see, this is the picture that we're
Yeah, that's
talking
the
about here.
picture.
You drew
Mm.
that. Oh my goodness. That's
Wow.
amazing.
That's because Randall was your monster.
Randall was
Wow.
my monster.
Yeah. Now you have to tell a story about a convention that I know that you went to, and I'm just going to keep the screens like this. I haven't figured StreamYard out yet, so we're just gonna be one
This
big
is
square
good.
happy family.
This is good. We
You
get the
went
Brady
to
Bunch thing.
yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Adorable.
You went to a convention. I think it might have been a Bay Area one, and they were doing tattoos in a room. And you actually drew Randall for somebody, and they tattooed
Yes.
it on
Well,
them.
so, and not only that, there was a tattoo place, and I was talking to them, and then he's like, yeah, you draw Randall and Sharpie on my ankle, and I'll have my partner tattoo it. And I was like, okay, why not? I drew it. And as I'm walking over, because I wanted to watch this happen, get my drawing tattooed on this person, he's like, actually, do you want to tattoo it? And I was like, what? I'm like, I've never tattooed anyone. He's like, you got this. Like, we'll talk you through it.
Oh my gosh. I don't even
Wow.
think I've heard this story yet.
So I was like, sure. Yeah. So I actually tattooed it on him. And that was interesting. But, it's supposed to look like a 3-year-old drew it. So it was a little like, I don't know. It was an experience for sure.
Are you saying you still draw like a 3-year-old?
I tattoo like a 3-year-old. Let's say that.
Okay.
Let's say that.
God.
And, another time was at
Oh my gosh.
it wasn't a MouseCon. It was in Vacaville at
Mhm.
like a Disney show, and there was a tattoo artist who did this. Matt is in Vacaville. Anchor
Okay.
Tattoo. Shout out.
Yeah.
But a girl got same thing. I drew it on her arm with my autograph. This girl has my autograph with the Randall on her arm, and I only did Matt let me do like a few of his legs, and I was like, okay, I don't want to mess this up. This is on her arm.
That is so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Let's get to the movies, because I mean,
Yeah.
I need to know, because I don't think we've talked about your background on the show before, and if anybody wants a full hour of just Mary background, you can go back to the live episodes from the very beginning of our show in season 1. But I don't know if we ever actually talked about the movies. Now, you had to have seen both movies. Are they favorites of yours? Do you like them? What was your opinion about them? And when I say them, I'm talking about Monsters Inc., which of course you are a star in, and Monsters University. I never talked about that before.
Well, what was kind of just cool timing was obviously Monsters Inc. came out when I was 5, and Monsters University came out when I was around 16, 17, and about to go to college. And I remember seeing Monsters University in the theaters with my mom and her getting all emotional because of that. But that was kind of cool. So I grew up watching Monsters Inc. At one point it was like, I don't want to watch this movie ever again. Only because I would watch it every friend growing up. We have to watch Monsters Inc.
Yeah, makes sense.
I've seen that but then I took time off, and when I go back and watch it now, I'm like, I appreciate the movie. I think what's really cool that Toy Story was the first computer animated movie, but Monsters Inc. had a lot of cool breakthroughs, like the slow motion of Sully's fur. It was the first time they were able to individually animate hair. I don't know. So going back and knowing that I was a part of a cool a movie that is one of the breakthrough ones, and watching it, even the storyline's cute. Pixar does a really good job at catering to all age groups. Kids and adults can enjoy it. So I'll definitely, of course, I go back and I enjoy Monsters Inc. And then Monster University, I think, is really cute too. I think it was cool to get the backstory and see little baby Randall and Mike Wazowski. They're all cute. Oh my God.
I thought both movies were perfection in their own way. Absolutely. I even in a Monsters University when he said, "This is gonna be my roommate and he's gonna change my life," and you think it's gonna be Sully, and then it's Randall, and it's
it turns out to be his nemesis, basically.
What a plot twist.
Absolutely.
And Mike was actually the one that sort of helped him make his look, because remember, he was wearing these big glasses that made his eyes look really big, and he was very happy looking and excited for college, just like Mike was. And he's all, "You should take your glasses off. You look scary without them." He's like, "Really?" And he takes them off and he goes, "Yeah." And that he became Randall Boggs in that particular moment, as he was in Monsters Inc. And I was like, "Oh my God, that's incredible."
Yeah.
Then he has the quote in the back, "The winds of change."
The winds of change.
I'm sure you guys have seen it too, but the discrepancy in the storyline. Have you heard of that? Where it was in Monsters Inc. they go, "Oh, we've been pals since the 4th grade."
You've been saying that since the 4th grade. They were in the locker room. Yes, I have.
And then they meet for the first time, and then someone at a Comic-Con recently who was bringing that up was like, "Oh, I guess someone in Pixar came out," because they were questioned about that, and they were like, "Oh, That's just a phrase they say in Monstropolis. You've been doing this since the 4th grade. And I'm like, that's a bad cover.
It's totally bad cover. That's
Uh-huh.
sloppy.
It's
That's
just
very
a
sloppy.
mistake.
Right.
Pixar's normally so attentive to detail. I was like, come on. But great movie nonetheless.
Absolutely.
Josh says that back in the reference of the tattoo, he says, we love at Mr. Tattoo 89. We have
That's
a print of
him.
one of his Dole Whip tattoo designs.
He does amazing Disney tattoos, like beautiful color, really amazing. Yeah, just even go check out his Instagram. And I mean, this, if you compare this to my dad's drawing, there's not a line out of place. Like it looks like he just pasted it on there. So
That's so cool.
yeah, he's
Wow.
great, and he's in Northern California. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, Vacaville.
Wow.
If anyone's
let's
dying
see.
for a Disney tattoo, I'll get one with you.
That's
Oh my God.
tempting.
Shamim's in the house. He says, hi, Mary
Hi,
Gibbs.
Shamim.
Yeah, he's going to be at MouseCon too, so you'll be
He
able to
will,
see him
of
again.
course.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, Mr. Autograph King himself. So get your autograph hand ready, because you know there's going to be lots.
Yeah.
You're going to sign a lot of stuff anyway, but I mean, he's going to make you sign even more. You know.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Josh says he should have a booth at MouseCon this year. Are you talking about Mr. Tattoo, or are you talking about Shamim? I mean, you could.
Either one.
Kind of both of them,
Matt
huh?
Right.
normally has a booth at MouseCon. I don't think he'll be there this year. And he's not tattooing, but he does he sells really cool prints and things.
Yeah, but I mean, Shamim could have a booth.
Sorry,
there
I was reading the
because-
comment. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all of his autographs.
Well, yeah, and his documentary is filmed. It's done.
Okay.
I think they're just waiting for a platform to release it on, from what he told me. So
Okay.
it's
nice.
I'm
really
looking forward to that so
can't
much.
wait to see it. Yeah, and as soon as we know it's going to be out on a certain date, I told him, I said we will definitely have him on the show,
Yeah,
he
cool.
will be he's a movie star at that point.
Yeah.
Now people are going to be seeking your autograph, Shamim, after that happens. I mean, that's going to be
exactly.
a sort of reversal of fortune there.
Aw.
Yeah.
Now the one thing that I wanted to talk about in Toy Story, because I think most of the time when I actually go to Disney Plus to watch something, Monsters Inc. and Monsters University are like almost always going to be my go-tos. Now The Incredibles is still my favorite Pixar movie, but
Incredibles is a good one. I don't blame
Monsters
you.
Inc. is a good one just to chill to, because there's just so much going on like all the time, and there are Easter eggs scattered throughout that movie.
Yeah, there really are.
Tons of them. I mean,
And it was
I mean,
true, like you said, there's a lot going on. Last time I watched it, I was like, oh, I've seen this so many times. I don't even remember that part. I love it. Like,
right.
it's-
Yeah, they put Nemo characters in there. They put Toy Story characters in there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other stuff. I wish I had a list of stuff created and
I
even
know.
images
I know
I
they
could
have
share,
like the
but
Pixar ball. I think.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I'm forgetting.
remember
There's
that.
so many Easter eggs. It's hard to keep track. I know. I wish I had a list. too,
Jessie
but-
the
Yeah, the Jessie
cowgirl
doll,
was in it.
Nemo doll,
Mhm.
for
Nemo
sure.
doll. Yep.
I remember there being something like one of the posters. I don't know. Maybe that was
Oh.
in Toy Story.
No, you're right, because there is one scene. I think it's one of the scenes where the monsters are all kind of doing their scaring processes, and they open up a door, and there's a poster in there that is the same poster that was in Sid's room for Toy
Yes,
Story.
that's it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So the
Cool.
thought is
Like
that they
that
were
was
going in there to
Sid.
scare him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
that's
love it.
right.
Pixar's smart.
Yeah.
Shamim says he's got a gift for you, Mary. So I guess you're going to get a
Aw.
present when we get there.
Yay! I love presents.
That is only a week and a half away. You believe that?
Oh my goodness!
Right
Wow.
after Halloween.
Oh,
I
how
need to find a
fun.
dog sitter for Maple.
Right. Oh, Mary. Oh my gosh. So you're in the Bay Area now. The gang from Walt's Apartment, another podcast, the guys that actually helped me, kind of like inspired me to do this show. We're going to be doing karaoke at a beer place
love
on
karaoke.
Saturday night. Would you be interested in going? It's the
This
night before
Saturday night?
MouseCon. No, it's the night
Oh.
before MouseCon.
Oh, okay. Where? By MouseCon?
It's in Concord. It's going to be at a place in
Okay,
Concord.
yes. So Steve got me a hotel out there. That's why I was asking. I
He
was
did?
like, yeah. So I'll be there Saturday night. Yeah. So yes.
Would you? Well, okay. So now I
love
know
karaoke.
Steve. I know Steve usually has like a dinner where he invites people to come the night before. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you're still gonna do that and maybe do karaoke. But I wanted to extend the invitation because I think it would be incredible.
Would it be after dinner time?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly what time it is, but
Okay. We'll
watch
figure
your
it out.
text messages. I will find out the exact time that we're going to be there. We stay there kind of late because it goes for a few hours. So you might have time to hang out for dinner and then maybe come over afterwards to sing
Okay,
a song
yeah,
or
cool.
two.
I would
You want
love
to do that?
I
Oh
would
my
Jason,
God, no,
get
he's so
videos.
awesome.
I want to see some
Yes.
songs.
Are you
Oh, and
kidding
I'll
me?
be
Of
there with you
course.
guys in spirit.
Yes.
I love
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, hey, R2SC Steve is in the house. He says hello, all.
Hello.
Hello, Steve.
And also, Shamim says, happy belated birthday gift card is what he said. So, yeah, you just
Aw,
had a birthday
thanks.
recently.
I did, October 5th.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Turned
happy
So, happy
29.
belated birthday.
I have one
Wow.
more year in my 20s.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy it while you can and
Enjoy
call
it
me when
while
you
I
hit
You're
50.
so young still.
Call me when
Um,
you hit 50.
Let's see. Josh says, we found out that one of Boo's RARs toward Randall was reused in Monsters University when Sully and Mike were in the cabin in the human world. The girl does it when she comes out to the bathroom and sees. I remember that.
I wonder if I got paid
Oh.
for that.
No, to my brother that sounded like Boo. She goes,
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
like it sounded just. That's cool.
I did not even know. Did you know that?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I had to sign a contract for it to be used in Inside Out for Baby Riley.
Oh,
So I would
okay.
assume I would have signed a contract, but maybe they just snuck that one in there. They're like, it's okay, no one will notice.
Welcoming to the stage, our good friend Thomas is in the house. He was able to join a little bit
Hey,
late.
Nice
Thomas, good to see you.
background.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Late to the
Thomas has
party.
always got the best backgrounds for all of our special guests.
Yeah,
So,
Pretty good.
It looks like it.
Thomas, Mary Thomas, if you're officially
Hello.
introduced now. So, Thomas, just
Thank
to
you.
catch you up, we've been talking about Mary's background as the voice of Boo from Monsters Inc. And now we're just kind of chit-chatting about the movies itself because,
Mm.
you know, it's fun. The
Yeah.
movies are awesome.
It's fun,
Yes.
I know.
Sure, definitely my favorite one. Some of my favorite Pixar movies.
Did you have any questions to ask Mary since she just got here?
You're on
Yeah.
the spot.
Yeah, sure. I have questions. Yes. So chicken
No
or
pressure.
the egg? Which came first, chicken or the egg? No. No.
Not those kind of questions, Thomas.
okay.
You and I need to talk after the show.
Okay, yeah. So, were any of the scares for Boo like authentic or like
Oh yes.
they
Those
were-
were all real laughs and real cries and
Oh,
real
wow.
yeah. Like the crying, for example, I know a couple of them was like money was in my pocket, like change was making a lot of like extra background noise. They took it away. That was like, I mean, the real emotion, you know. Like the big crying scene with all the lights out. My mom was trying to make me laugh, and she like threw me up. And then when she caught me, she like scratched my gum. I don't know, but
Oh.
that was like what made me cry the loudest. And they were like, "Okay, it obviously
We got
not
it. Thanks. Now, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, mom, and they're like, no, she can't say mom. And my mom's like trying to comfort me, and they're like, no, you're muffling it. So anyway,
That
my mom's
had to
like,
be
this will come
rough.
up in therapy later, but no.
I hope they paid for
So
your
that was
therapy.
real. The scares was I actually scared? They might have like jumped to me, but I not like in a. But yeah, just mostly it was all like accidental stuff, and I would just start crying because I'm like a 3-year-old, and they're like, oh, get it. Let's get it.
I
How
think
old-
Josh sent us a link for whatever scene we're talking about here. But I can't copy and paste it, Josh. It's the comments don't let me do that on StreamYard. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Thomas. You were going to say something else.
Oh no, yeah, I was just gonna ask, how old were you when you felt like when you kind of like watched it and had like more of a realization that like you did that kind of thing?
I don't remember exactly, but I could say that in first grade, that's when like I remember being like 7 years old, so a couple years after the movie, and when yearbooks came out, like the whole school would swarm me, and I was even in kindergarten, and I remember like the newspaper came to my school a couple times, things like that, where I think those type of things, I was like, okay, something's happening. I probably didn't even fully grasp it, like
Yeah.
but Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't know what I was doing in the moment. I can guarantee you that. Probably when I was 5, I'd say 5, 6, I was like,
Mhm.
that's when the movie came out. I could see it, like things were happening like that, where I was like, okay. But yeah, that's a
Wow.
good question. Maple
Oh,
wants to.
that's
I can't get her to shut up. I'm sorry.
It's
no, that's
okay.
okay.
Oh,
I'm a
She
dog
just wants
dad.
she just
Yeah.
wants some attention. That's
she
understandable.
does. That's all she ever wants. It's
We're
okay.
almost done, Maple, so don't worry. You'll get mommy back very soon.
Oh,
I got to squeeze one of Shamim's questions in here, and I don't know
yeah.
if it's actually going to be something that you might be able to answer, but he does like to ask a lot of autograph-based questions for the obvious reasons. He says, "Do you remember when your first ever through the mail autograph request was by a fan, and what was your first Monsters Inc. item you signed? Do you recall in either one of these?"
I don't think I ever did any through the mail autographs until I did start doing Comic Cons, which I was around 1920. And even then I don't do them often because I didn't have a PO box for a while. I've only done them a couple times, honestly. Um, but yeah, I can't remember the first time, but it had to be, it couldn't have been like before I was like 19 or 20. The first Monsters Inc. item I signed was probably the movie posters that come out. There's like a certain amount. You don't do that many of them, but they get a stack and they get all the actors to sign them.
Mhm.
I have
Okay.
one. It's
Yeah.
actually it's at my mom's house. I have to go get it. But it's the big movie poster, the double-sided one
Oh
that
yeah.
all the staff sign. So I have like one with everyone's autograph.
Mm.
I
That's like
love
the ones they
that.
used to have in the movie theaters. They used to put them
Yeah.
behind the glass and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
put
Okay.
those in the marquee areas when I worked in a movie theater when I was a teenager. So I
Yeah,
know them well.
exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very
I used to
cool.
have a few of those.
So I'd say that's probably the first thing I signed. If that was before the premiere. But that's all I got. That's the best I got.
Patricia says virtual pets to Maple.
Yeah.
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 Everybody, let's give Maple some
Let's just
love.
stop
Maple.
whining.
I love.
Hi,
I
Maple.
love.
Yay.
I
You
love
had her for a
doggies.
while.
The good girl.
I remember you brought her to the like one of the first conventions that I actually ever saw you at.
Yeah, she's 8 years old and she has been to a few conventions. Surprisingly, she like I think like the chaotic environment it like calms her down. She just sits there. I'm like,
That's
what
that's
you wouldn't
interesting.
believe by this whining.
I know. Maybe
That
she
going
knows
on.
that you need her to be calm and
I
you
know,
know
and she does.
she's like your
very
emotional
good.
support animal, you know.
Yeah, even for people dressed up. Now she just has to go to the bathroom. Maple, I'm sorry, I gotta wait. Okay.
Oh.
Larry, I have kind of a fun question for you. And it was kind of
Yeah.
cool. So we had John Morris on last week, and I
Oh,
asked him
cool.
the same question about Toy Story. What for you was the most what's the biggest lesson that you took away from Monsters Inc. since you were the voice in that movie?
I think I mean the obvious lesson that like the movie like that I take away watching the movie. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a cop out, but it's a good lesson how how laughter and like positivity overcomes fear. And of
Yeah.
course that's just like the overarching theme, but I think it's a really important thing, having that positive outlook. And yeah, so I think that's even though that's kind of like, again, the general theme, I think I definitely that resonates with me. So yeah.
I
And
love that
always
because it
fill
is
out your
so
paperwork.
Oh
And
yes.
to always fill out my paperwork. Oh my gosh, I should have
Always.
said that. Why didn't I think of that?
Yep.
I'm watching you,
Oh my
Wazowski.
gosh.
Always
watching.
Yes.
Oh.
I wish I had some trivia questions because there's so many actually great things that happen in that movie and so many questions we could do for this show, but we're kind of limited on time,
I
unfortunately.
know. Well, now you're inspiring me to rewatch Monsters University because it has been a while.
It is such a great movie,
So-
and I love all of
Mhm.
the monsters from
Yeah.
oh my gosh, what's the fraternity that they joined? It was it's
Oh.
okay.
Uzma
Yeah, yeah.
Kappa.
Okay.
Uzma Kappa. Right.
Uzma
Kappa.
Kappa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Art is one of my favorites because there's that one challenge they have to do in the scare games where they go into the sewers and they're supposed to avoid touching the little urchin things that are glowing in the dark. And he's like,
yes, right.
I want to touch it. I gotta touch it.
You definitely don't want to touch it. I'm gonna touch them.
Yeah, exactly. And he grabs like a whole arm full of them, and then
Oh my god, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
that
And
is
then-
one of my favorite scenes.
Or like when Art's like, I can't go back to jail. When they're about to get-
Yes, on the roof. That's right.
You know, I
Yeah,
love he's
never
actually
mind.
Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and even in that show, he's like obsessed with sewers and
Oh
stuff.
my god. What is it with you and sewers?
Oh, funny.
Charlie
That's
Day.
funny.
Yeah.
I do love What's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, it's so good.
Never watched that one. I mean, everybody kept saying you have to watch it. It's like one of those shows that people always say you have to watch it. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I don't. If I don't
No,
want
I
to watch it, I don't
don't.
have to watch it.
I
Now
was
that
like
people
me in The
told me,
Office.
now I won't.
Like,
Right.
Oh, The Office, my heart, yeah.
well,
Now,
no,
The
I
Office
never
I
got
did
into
watch.
It. That's when people were like, you have to watch. And I'm like, do I?
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a really good one.
Yeah, only
Mark-
if it speaks to you, for sure.
Right. Parks and Rec is another one that I've been told that I have
Parks
to
and
watch
Rec.
as well, but I
Watch
never
that.
watched that. Yeah.
So good.
I love it.
But I
Except
have
it ruined
watched-
Chris Pratt for me. Is that his name?
Oh, really?
Because
Yeah.
When
mhm.
I loved Parks and Rec, and that's the first thing I saw him in. And when I tried to watch Guardians of the Galaxy, although it's a great movie, I couldn't see him in any other role but the goofy guy in that like Parks and Rec.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like the
And
tonal shift.
It just
Yeah.
Right.
It ruined Guardians of the Galaxy for me. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
His best role was Parks and Rec. It was like he was just effortlessly himself as the
Yeah.
actor. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
If you guys get a chance after the show, of course, go onto YouTube and look up Chris Pratt outtakes from Parks and Rec. Have you
The-
ever watched these videos?
No.
The Kim Kardashian one.
Oh my! I've never seen the show, but the outtakes that he does, he has
It's
one of
one of the
those
funniest
stone
things I've
cold
ever seen.
face reactions to so many things, and it makes everybody crack. He's almost like the Michael of The Office when it comes to bloopers and stuff like that.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
It's-
So good.
It's so good. You got to look it up, and even if you have never seen it, it'll make you laugh. It'll definitely give you a smile. So, my gosh, where are we at right now? We're like 10 minutes before the show's over. Now, I know we talked about the fact that you're going to be at MouseCon pretty soon, which is on November 2nd.
November 2nd. It's a Sunday, I believe.
Yes, it is a
and
Sunday.
it's their 10th anniversary.
It
Oh,
is.
And what's cool about
Ooh.
MouseCon is we're all like a lot of the same actors. We go and like it's just like our little con family. And there's gonna be a couple new ones. The voice of Coco is gonna be there. I'm excited to meet him. The
Mhm.
voice of the mom in Coco, Mary, I don't know her
I
name.
forget her last name, yeah, but she played Mama Imelda, and then
And Mama Imelda,
the
okay.
boy
And
who
I
played
think she was
Miguel.
in Legally
from Coco.
Blonde. I mean,
Yeah, and she was
Oh,
also
yeah.
in the
Yes.
Brady Bunch movie as well.
Okay, so
Yeah, she's done quite a few things.
yeah, so it's gonna be a good mix of people.
Very good mix. And what other appearances do you got coming up? Is that your next one, or do you have anything else before
So
then?
that is my next one. Yeah, and then I have one in some part in Texas. I should know. I was just in Texas, so I kept like mixing them up. But
Hey, so was I.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're gonna be in Texas.
But yeah,
Mhm.
there's another one in Texas, November 14th and 15th. I think it's San Antonio. No, Houston.
Okay.
Mm.
One of the two. If you follow me or Celebworks on Instagram, we'll post about it. But yeah, I should know this off the top of my head.
Now I know
Try to
you're
keep
with.
track.
I know Celebworks is kind of the ones that represent you, but you kind of like you do your own thing at your table, right? You don't usually have somebody hanging out with you and doing
It
all your
depends
business
on the
and stuff,
like
right?
the handlers. I like having a handler because I don't like asking for money. It's kind of weird. But I've done enough shows. I've been doing them for like almost 10 years now, where it's like I've done shows where I've not assigned a handler and I'm fine handling myself. Like I could, yeah, like you said,
Yeah.
I could do
Mary,
my own
this is a
thing.
PG show. Let's keep it clean.
Oh my gosh. But it's not there's like yeah, a lot of the shows will provide a handler just to the actors in general, just to like take they're in charge of the money, and it's nice. You kind of like good cop, bad cop. I'm like, oh no,
Right.
I don't want to charge, and they're like, give me your credit card.
Oh,
So
wait a second. Got to go
Mm.
back up because we were talking about this earlier. There's the picture of Riley as a girl, as a baby.
exactly, the
Oh,
little
Yep.
pigtails,
See
and
the
she even
pigtails
has,
there, pigtails there.
and
Mhm.
even the same little pink things, and she has Boo's doors flowers, the flowers
Oh,
from
on
Boo's
her
door
shirt.
on her shirt.
Yeah.
Oh my
wow.
goodness, that is
Full
so
circle.
sweet.
How
I love
fun.
that.
Now wait,
Oh.
what's with the Lion King
Okay,
reference here?
so I can or cannot. I can't confirm or deny. I'm not sure. So on IMDb, I was credited as some like back like not like baby Riley in the sense of like that extensive of the reuse material they
Mhm.
used. But my guess is like a laugh or cry or maybe some. I'm not exactly sure.
Mhm.
IMDb just said I was baby Nala in Lion King 1.5 and a baby in Mulan
Okay.
2. Except
Oh.
like I signed a contract for Inside Out. Unless I was young or my parents did it, I don't recall ever signing a contract for those. IMDb said it was, and then sometimes conventions will print Baby Nala on my banner, and I'm just like,
Okay.
maybe.
Go for
You're
it.
like maybe like
Honestly, that's the honest answer. I don't really know. But
That's fair.
I'm assuming if anything was used, it was just like some kind of like the RAR and Monsters University, or if
Mhm.
is that the one that was reused? Like it was probably
yeah,
something like
rawr, yeah.
they
mhm.
needed like something like that. Because I can't completely claim it with 100% certainty, but
Sure.
yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I can't wait to see you. And I really hope you can make it to the karaoke on the night
I
before
know,
because I
me
think that would be
too.
a blast.
You'll
I
have to
think
text me about it. I'm gonna put it in my
yeah,
calendar.
I will definitely share that with you. And I'm still doing the slow scroll here on screen with all the different people that are going to
Yes.
be there. It's going to be
There's always
a
cool
lot of fun.
artists, really cool handmade stuff.
Mhm.
Everything Disney themed. Maple, you're not getting this other bone. Okay. She found it.
That costs extra. Now, and here's the guys. Here's the guys at Walt's apartment. They're the ones that usually put together the Disney karaoke at the beer
Cool.
place. So I
Hey,
forget the
leave
name
it.
of the place.
Sorry, guys.
And let's see. They do Saturday night pin trading, which is at the hotel the night before. And then I'm wondering if this is the actual agenda that they have because they don't usually update this until last minute. But it looks like it is.
Like,
Look at this. Pixar Magic, Toy Story, Monsters, Inc.,
oh,
and more.
Jeff Pigeon will be there.
Yes, he is.
He's an artist, but he was also the voice of the aliens
Oh,
in Toy Story.
Oh,
That's
wow.
class. That one?
We have been chosen, my
Yeah.
friends. I go
That's
on to a
awesome.
better place.
Apparently, he inhaled a lot of helium to make that happen.
Did
Oh,
he?
did he?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Spoiler
I
alert.
cannot wait to talk to him about that. And you know that because all these people are going to be there, I am going to be like trying to pimp out my show as much as possible and get them on
Oh,
here as well, just like I got you.
Of
So,
course, as you should.
and also, and I know you've known Steve for a long time, but the last time that we were there in Concord, I was actually able to moderate one of the panels for one of the guests there. And we had him on the show very recently too. And I said, do you need any help moderating for this year? And he's like, yeah, because I'm
Ooh,
always getting pulled
nice.
in multiple directions. So might be interviewing you again,
Nice.
but only this time at the panel at MouseCon.
Yeah, cool.
So I think that would
Nice.
be a lot of fun. I'll probably have to wear the same shirt so that way
Yes, you will.
I have the Pixar look going on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, so any final questions from my panel here to Mary before we start wrapping things up and call it a night?
Oh man.
Now's your chance, guys.
Well,
Come on.
just a compliment.
I do.
Because I've never heard
Oh,
you
yeah.
talk out loud, Mary. You still have
Oh my
such
god.
a
Maple.
you
PG show, Mabel.
It's the Maple Show now.
I
Oh my
know.
God.
you still
I'm
have
so
such
sorry, guys. Okay.
a okay. You still have such a sweet tone to your voice that I swear I can still hear Boo. Like you still have such
sweet.
a pretty beautiful voice. I don't know how to
Well,
put it,
thank
but
you. I've been
yeah.
told when I laugh really loud, people are like, "Yep, that's Boo," and I'm like, "Well,
Mhm.
thanks." No, no, I appreciate that. That's sweet.
I was gonna ask who's your favorite uncle, Sully or Mike, but
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. So I have to go with Sully.
yeah,
Of course.
of course,
I
of
have
course.
to.
But I was just
Mike's
curious.
hilarious,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
you know, he's
Yeah.
my main man.
Mhm.
Thomas, any final closing words or questions?
Oh, that was my question.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I meant to say Ben.
Ben.
Yeah, no, I do feel a little bad not having anything prepared, but I mean, I guess real quick, I know we've been talking a lot about the movies, but have any of you all seen Monsters at Work, like the TV show? Have you guys seen that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
No.
have.
So
It's really
I still
good.
need to.
Okay.
I've
I
seen the
still
first
need to,
few
but I've heard
episodes.
really good things.
Yes, it is. It's excellent. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 seasons.
I think it's 2 now, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
two,
yeah. Oh. And I could be misremembering this too, but I thought maybe they were thinking of like making a season 3, but I could be totally wrong. So
That would
don't
be,
quote me
I
on
mean, I
that.
know it's got like people I talk to at Comic Cons love it. I know that there's a blue Mike Wazowski that they call Gary Gibbs that they made
Yes.
around because my dad was
No.
working on Monsters at Work at one point,
Mhm.
and
Oh.
he passed away not while working on that. He went to DreamWorks at one point, but
Mhm.
yeah. So there's a Gary Gibbs character in memory.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw the first season, but I
Wow.
never got a chance to watch the second. Is he in that one?
I think in the second, from
Yeah,
my knowledge.
I'm pretty sure he's also because like that character is like Mike's like rival, like new rival now. Like they
That's
butt
funny.
heads all the time, as far as I remember.
Yeah,
Um,
interesting. Okay, I have to go watch it.
Yeah, no, that show's great. I love that show.
Yeah,
Uh,
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we
Oh,
are.
no.
I've been tasked to watch Monsters at Work for the last like 6 months, but as you know, I'm not the best at correspondence.
Yeah.
You did just fine. You did just fine. Thomas, you were
But
saying
yes,
something.
we are. The plan is to watch it and then do a podcast and kind of dive into the thoughts behind that. So
That's so
stay
cool.
tuned.
Yeah, I was just saying. I watched the first few episodes of that, but I need to watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the
We
premise
both
is
do.
great because it's
Yeah.
about this guy who graduates from Monsters University out of the scare program, but it was right as they discovered that laughter was more powerful than scream.
Mm.
So
Fun.
he goes to
Fun.
work for Monsters Incorporated,
Mhm.
but he doesn't have a job anymore because he's a scarer and they don't do scarers anymore.
Yeah.
So he has
exactly.
to join the crew in like the basement or the cellar or something like that
Mhm.
and kind of
That's
work
really
his way
good.
up the ladder. So it's
Mhm.
it's a very great storyline. It's great.
I remember my dad was in the early development when they were working on the character design of the main guy. Does he
Mhm.
now have horns? I forget, but I remember him
Yeah,
coming home and
here.
like sharing all the different like ideas and like
Ben's
Not
got
remember
him.
at one
not
time
a
he-
perfect representation, but here he is, Tyler.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
big character. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
at one
Tyler
point
Tuskman.
he
Yep.
was looking for like the perfect body shape and he came and he had a banana with the peel, so it kind of is the angles, and he like my dad did put 2 toothpicks on. He's like, "This is the perfect shape," and then I don't know. I just like how the
Oh my
art
gosh.
is, you know? I'm like,
Spoken like a
yeah.
true artist.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Jerry
have
just
to
popped
watch it.
in. Jerry
That's
just
like
popped in
kind
for
of
a
behind
brief
the
moment.
Hi,
scenes.
Jerry.
He says, "Hello, Mary.
Another
Looking forward to
mastermind
seeing you at
behind
MouseCon."
adventurous
Yep.
ideas
Yes,
and
absolutely.
theme parkology.
And then Patricia says, if you get the chance to try one, Disney Plus has a Monsters Inc. visual environment for the Apple Vision Pro. It's
What's
wild.
that? Is that VR?
It's like an augmented reality visor that Apple produces. It's pretty expensive,
Oh,
though, I think. I
interesting.
think it's more
Hmm.
pricey than the Quest.
I
But
would
yeah,
like to
I
try
mean,
it though. That sounds interesting.
I've heard it's pretty awesome. I don't know about the Monsters Inc. thing, but that would be really neat. So,
Too bad Oprah's
Thank
not here.
you.
You got one.
What'd you say?
get one. The too bad Oprah's not on our show. It's like you get one.
It's under your seat right now.
yeah, can you imagine if Oprah was on the show? She probably has magical powers to make that stuff appear under our seats in
Yeah.
virtually
right.
every
She
room.
for sure does.
Here, let me
Right.
check real quick.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, let me just double check.
I know, just check your seats, folks. Check your seats. Those of you who are watching,
Oh my
check your
gosh.
seats too, just to be on the same side. All right. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and cut it early. I know when I say early, I'm just saying at the hour because I want to respect everybody's time. I know we started a little bit late, but Mary, thank
My
you so
fault.
much
I
for
had
accommodating.
class. I had class.
Yes. No, it's fine.
All
And thank
good.
you so much for readjusting your schedule.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
glad we were able
I
to
know I
have
work
you.
Tuesdays. Well, you're the one that readjusted the schedule, so thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm glad we were able to do that. And everybody, thanks for showing up tonight. We had one other
Yay.
person that wasn't able to make it. She wasn't able to appear on the show tonight. But Ryan, if you're watching,
Well, tell her she's
missed
cut
ya.
off.
She's
fired.
Yeah, you're cut off.
Oh my god.
But yeah, and of course, thanks to our audience for tuning in at a different date and a different time. This was a great show, Mary. You got some great energy, and I look
Aw,
forward to
you
sharing that
guys
with you
too.
again at MouseCon. It's going to be a great time.
Yay, and good luck with your move to Texas.
Thank you so much. We'll see you in about a week and a half. And thanks to my
Alright.
co-hosts. You guys have a
Thanks,
wonderful
guys.
night. Everybody in the audience have a wonderful night. We'll see you next Tuesday, where we are going to be discussing the movies of Tron. Enter the
Oh.
Grid.
Ooh.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll enjoy
Okay.
that one. Might even make up some trivia for that. So brush up on your Tron movies, everybody.
Ah.
All right. Have a
Cool.
wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Take care. Thank you for tuning in to another fun-filled episode of Main Gate Magic. We hope you enjoyed the show. It's been our pleasure bringing a little Disney magic into your life. Please remain seated while the show comes to a complete stop, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. For more information about upcoming episodes, please make sure to follow, like, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. You are now free to exit the show. Please watch your step, and be sure to tune in next week for more Main Gate Magic. Bye-bye.